welcome to Monday evening, part 2. I am out of my class, sweating buckets, just had an hour of straight sword. My wrist hurts. And I had to learn something interesting. Use a pencil, it's visible. Very visible pencil. But imagine you've got the hilt of your sword this way, you wind up here, and then you have to come in this way and press and swivel it up, and then get to where your hand is twisting around the other way, because you're going to up and spin it this way, and then press and spin it that way, and then over the top and smack it down over here. Yeah, I'm tired. But it's kind of cool. Oh, I don't need that stuff. There we go. I did not caffeine today, and that's good. I don't need caffeine. Seriously? Oh, there we go. That swivel's too easy. Time to twist the knob a little more. There we go. Nah, that part's gonna swivel anyway. Glad this thing was sitting here in the shade. Although now the sun is down into those slight clear block there in the imagine the sun looks like it's behind my A-post right there, because there's that golden glow over there, and then there's the post. And I'm holding my hand up for something that doesn't even show on the video. I really should be bringing a ball cap. Kind of helps keep my hair under control without leaving the pants in. There we go. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the twisty thing kind of made my wrist ache. That's what I get for living long enough to have arthritis. Although, at least it doesn't hurt all the time for no reason, like it did before I started improving my health. Improving your health is kind of important. If I sip my water and cool off a little longer, then the sun will drop just a little bit more and not be in my eyes so much. Now, today being Monday, there was so much new content on YouTube that I haven't even watched it all yet. gonna go see if one of the convenience stores maybe has a protein snack I want. And by the time I get to the north side of Round Rock and maybe stop in a quick trip up there, I might actually want something. Because I know, ideally, half an hour, 45 minutes, a little bit of protein to make up for what I've been doing to tear myself up. Bart K said so. I'm not going to be picky about that. He knows more about sports recovery, sports nutrition, and things of that nature than I do. Even if he's never been in a kung fu studio in his life, he knows more about sports and sports recovery than I do. But this bit of a cooling off is kind of necessary. And I have the other short uploading, and this isn't really much even for a short. I need to work on my daggers. I believe Master D said we should be doing that again soon. Now there's 2 dagger forms I have learned, and I need to get them back in my head. Now I'm working on Pakwa Straight Sword. And if I had the appropriate sword for this, it would be almost as tall as me. It's a heavy one, so when you start doing that, press here and flip it there, it's to build up momentum because it's heavy. It'll be interesting. I don't have that heavy sword yet. What I really want is the 2 that fit together and slide into the same scabbard. And when you're using them, it looks like you got one until you get to the right point and you take 2. No, that's not how it goes. Out, out, over, over. No. Out, out. Bring this here, bring this here. Yeah. And then out and out. And out and in. Something I learned a while back. I like sword forms okay, especially when I'm feeling good. And the methylene blue arrived, and I have started my experimenting with that. First, just a tiny bit to make sure I wasn't allergic to it. Since I'm allergic to a few things, I figured I should make sure I wasn't allergic to that too. Then a little bit more drops before I went to bed last night, and a little bit more drops this morning. And a little bit more drops this evening before I go to bed. And that's pretty much my Monday. I folded laundry, I cooked my lunch. Not a very exciting day, and I don't need to go to the store. Like I said, I might stop in a convenience store briefly, but that's about it. That and my drive home, and I still look like a grumpy Cabbage Patch doll with messy hair. And I still need a microphone external to my phone. I don't know, how's this sound to people? I usually just use my phone. Oh well. I'm tired. I did sort out something today when I had my lamb shoulder chops. I'm telling you, they were lamb arm steaks. They were packed together so they made a nice oval. When they had the circular cut bone instead of the usual shoulder bone. Usually you get shoulder blade in the shoulder chops. This had the long bone. And I sorted out that I don't like lamb marrow as much as I do beef. I still ate it. I haven't eaten any duck in a long while. And that's just a shame because I like duck. They're fun to watch in a park or to see them flying overhead. And they're delicious to eat. Not everyone feels that way, but they don't have to. They should eat what they like. Mostly I like beef. But that's about it. I hope everyone's doing some kind of exercise every day that's gentle enough for whatever shape they're in, and yet appropriate enough for the shape they wish to get into. A lot of people forget that part. Whatever it is you want to do, it needs to fit where you're going on that journey. I suppose I could approach that topic. Maybe I should approach it more tomorrow or Wednesday, because I really am tired and I do need to get home. So y'all exercise carefully. Choose your food just as carefully as you choose your exercise. Choose the people around you, because you need people who will up your game. People who will build you up and lift you up. And if you're not sure who to talk to, hang out in the comments on the biggest live chat you can find. That would be Dr. Chafee, Dr. Baker, Homestead Howe, Ken Berry, Coach Stephen, and Richard Smith. Ask a Carnivore, you know. All very good people with great live chats, and you will find supportive outreach. You will find people go. You can ask a question before the live chat even starts, but there's a few people hanging out. You might get an answer. It might even be me. I love those live chats. I've gotten so much encouragement and help and answers. You know, because not everybody can afford to do a generous super chat every time they want an answer. I mean, granted, sometimes you do get a good answer that way. But you don't have to. I mean, you can go in and just talk to people. And you can say, hey, I have this going on. Is this normal? And everything does not have to be about bathroom trips. Good Lord. I'm so tired of hearing about bathroom trips. If you stay hydrated and maybe mind your electrolytes, you'll prevent one problem. And if you're eating well, you'll prevent the other problem. But yeah, y'all do these things that are good for you, and look out for each other. Grandma loves you and wants you to be okay.